Welcome back to Cryptographics, the channel where we take Bitcoin topics and explain them with an infographic. And today we are talking about the question that everybody is asking me, and that is when to buy Bitcoin in 2021. So here's the graphic for today. This is the price chart. You could see this as the 2017 top. And then we are here approaching 2021, and this is what we anticipate 2021 to be like. And today we're going to make a very simple plan of when to buy Bitcoin in 2021 with zero anxiety. So obviously, the best time to buy is right now. Second time will be early, which is from now into the near future. And then the third time will be dips, which will certainly happen in this bull run. So time to make a plan. And buying Bitcoin is simple, but sometimes it gets stressful because of fear and uncertainty and everything going on in our brains. So here is the plan, and it starts with step 0, and that is to pick your long-term price target. Check out our video on how to pick a long-term price target, but you're going to do this in fiat, and the way to estimate it is, what's your thesis on what Bitcoin is? Is it going to go to zero? Is it going to disrupt gold? If so, then that's going to put it at about $500,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. Is it going to disrupt gold plus other stores of value like retail and bonds and equities? That's going to go higher than that. Is it going to become the next world reserve currency? Then you're probably looking at 8 figures. So once you establish this, it will make you be able to complete the rest of the steps with much less anxiety. And the more learning you do, the more conviction you'll have in your step 0. Step 1 is going to buy X amount now. Step 2, buy X amount every time period. This is called dollar cost averaging. Could be buy $100 every 2 weeks. Really easy to do this with Swan Bitcoin. And then step 3 is buy dips. In previous bull runs, dips tend to be 15 to 35%. There's been a couple corrections that are essentially double dips, but every time you see a 15 to 35% dip, use it as mental practice to say, okay, not panicking, this is a discount. This is the time to buy the dip and get Bitcoin at a discount. And if you ever need some extra inspiration or reminder, just go to our Twitter feed. This is one of my favorite reminders to buy the freaking dip. Here's Superman. He says, I'm scared to buy the dip. I think I'll just make my wife's boyfriend some cookies instead. So, let's go back to the chart. And now I'm going to give you some supporting evidence about why this will be an awesome strategy for you. So don't take my word for it. A gentleman named Michael Saylor, he's the CEO of MicroStrategy. He's bought $1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin this year. And he shares his story about how he decided to buy into Bitcoin. Let's check it out.
I paid whatever, $9,800 a Bitcoin, a lot more than most hodlers paid. I wasn't thinking, if I sit around, maybe it'll go back to 4,000. I was thinking, I'm a rational person reacting to rational circumstances. What if other rational people with more money than me have the same idea I have? In which case, I'm gonna have to chase this thing to 20, 30, 40, 50,000.
Woo! So he knew what was coming. He wasn't waiting for a dip or tiptoeing in. And he mentioned hodling. If you've never heard of hodling, that is the phrase for holding on for dear life or just buying Bitcoin and sitting in it. So if you're not familiar with it, this is the origin story of hodling. And so there's this kind of inebriated guy back in 2013 on BitcoinTalk.com. And he says, I'm hodling. And he laments why instead of trading, he's just going to hold Bitcoin. He goes, why am I holding? I'll tell you why. It's because I'm a bad trader, and I know I'm a bad trader. Yeah, you good traders can spot the highs and the lows. Pit, pat, piffy, wing, wong, wang. That's like that and make $1 million. Sure, no problem, bro. So there's a lot of wise words in here, actually. Like, don't just acknowledge that 99% of people watching this video are not veteran traders. And the best policy is probably just going to be passively to sit in Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, he says, Bitcoin is like a battery charged with monetary energy. Since a rational investment time horizon is 4 years, that's how long each halving period is in Bitcoin. As long as the price is trading above the 200-week moving average, also known as roughly 4 years, the network is powering up. The more intensely it trades, the faster Bitcoin absorbs energy. And we can see here the price has always been above the 200-week moving average. The 4-year trailing average has never declined. Bitcoin is always powering up in its entire history. So Bitcoin, are you worried about it going up for a little bit and then crashing down? Well, here's some evidence why that's probably not going to happen. At 12 years old, Bitcoin is the largest financial services company by market cap. I'm sorry for the graininess, but it skipped over Visa, JP Morgan Chase, MasterCard, and PayPal this year. It's now the largest financial service in the world with no CEO, no marketing team besides Bitcoin, Twitter, no government enforcement. So this is probably not going anywhere. And here's from Jameson Lopp. He just reported that Bitcoin rose from the 34th to 13th position in terms of currencies. So Bitcoin is the 13th largest world currency. This is not this is not going away, folks. This doesn't just happen. Hanson Beeringer, reporting from a Skybridge presentation recently. He says, they're coming for your Bitcoin, don't let them have it. Based on Bitcoin's unique properties, blah, 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 Skybridge believes the hedge funds are coming, the public company treasurers are coming, the insurance companies are coming, the pension funds, the RIAs, the Bitcoin ETFs, the bank and brokerage firms are coming. A massive wall of institutional money is coming. Here are the financial institutions and legends that have recognized Bitcoin as Gold 2.0. Fidelity, JP Morgan, Bloomberg, Deutsche Bank, Citibank, Jefferies, BlackRock, Guggenheim, Alliance, Bernstein, Bill Miller, Mass Mutual, plus more. Do we think it's just going to stop there? Probably not. If you're worried that you're buying Bitcoin at its most expensive price ever, I love this advice from Jimmy Song. He says, reminder, buy Bitcoin at all-time high and hold has been an amazing strategy the past 4 times, 2011, 2013, and 2017. I remember beating myself up for not selling some on the 2017 run-up, and now every single buy looks amazing. And that's not to pat my own back, you know, I just listened to people smarter than me that told me to hold. Bitcoin Alchemist says, do you wish you could go back in time and buy Bitcoin at 1,700? Yes. In 4 years, you will wish you could go back in time and buy Bitcoin at 17,000. That was a month ago. It's now at 27,000. Guess what? We're here. Buy. Michael Saylor, another great quote. He says, given the gift of fire, a king will conquer the world. A chef will feed the world. An engineer will move the world. A jester will just try to juggle it. Again, I've tried to trade. I tried to think that I was smarter than the market. I'm not. Amazing quote from Charlie Munger. He says, the big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. Time takes time, folks. And we will end with another view of when to buy Bitcoin. Again, step 1, buy now. Get in as much as you can tolerate. Just get off of 0%. Step 2, dollar cost average. Step 3, identify those dips and get some crypto. I mean, not crypto, Bitcoin only at a discount. That's the video for today. If you found some value, please drop a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.